Whoopi, etc. on The View are freaking out over Trump. And we're going to go over their gaslighting of their own audience. You, my audience, are how this channel gets spread out through your good work. So I appreciate that. Subscribe, like, and always leave a comment. Let me know you're there.
Former Texas Rep. Will Hurd got a reaction when he mentioned, whose legal predicament.
This Republican candidate who I never heard of is named Hurd.
Donald Trump is not running for president to represent the people that voted for him in 2016 and 2020. Donald Trump is running to stay out of prison. And if we elect...
And that's him in Iowa blowing chunks, completely demolishing his own career, saying Trump's only running to stay out of prison. That's gaslighting. It is gaslighting when you make a statement that is made to manipulate other people. So even though the audience is booing, listen to what Hurd says as an explanation.
I know. Listen, I know the truth. The truth is hard.
You know what else is hard? A big fat lie. This is the question that we're having today with all of the media and all of the internet is what is true? Who do you believe? Now, this is going to be a parade of The View telling lies and presenting them as the truth.
Whatever he ends up doing, it's going to be amazing.
What Hurd is going to end up doing is being a dog catcher or working in the kitchen.
I like a truth-telling Republican. Yeah. I like a Republican that tells the truth.
But did he tell the truth? Is that a truth-telling Republican? It's like me saying, you know what? I like a truth-telling Democrat. You know, the ones that say that marriage is between one man and one woman. If I said that, would I not be loading something up? It's not that I'm lying. It's a kind of gaslighting where I say the kinds of Democrats that are truth tellers are the ones that happen to agree with me on everything. You know what kind of truth-telling Democrats I like? The ones that indict Biden for bribery. You know what kind of truth-telling Democrats I like? The ones that are pro-life. Do you see the pattern? This is all they're doing on the other side. They're taking all of these, they're taking points that they agree with and calling it the truth.
Yes, I know that seems strange to people, but, there have always been truth-telling Republicans.
Yeah, and truth-telling Democrats. Like in 2008, when Obama said that as a Christian, he believed that marriage was between one man and one woman. Like when Clinton said that abortion should be safe, legal, and rare. Like when the Democrat Party used to have one nation under God in their party platform before they took it out. Like when the Clintons and Biden said that we had to stop illegal immigration at the border about 20 years ago. Remember those days? I love those truth-telling Democrats. How about you?
I mean, what's happening in Iowa and around the country in this Republican primary is, frankly, that Donald Trump is dominating.
That Trump is dominating and he's winning. They're agreeing with him. Can you imagine how hard Trump is laughing right now at The View? He's probably lighting off fireworks in his own house.
In the latest polls, he's got over 50%. He's at 54%. And there's 200 other Republicans running, and you've got Trump at 54%. Ron DeSantis was supposed to be Plan B, and he's ended up being Plan Bad. Very, very bad. He's at 17%. That's over 30 points under Donald Trump, who's got 2 indictments and possibly a 3rd and 4th.
Yeah, how are those indictments working out for you on the election, guys? How about throwing up a few more? He's got 4 indictments. We need to get Trump up to 10 indictments, and I think we'll finally secure the presidency. I just want to know how many more he needs to get, because every time he gets one, this election is becoming clear. This is why I brought up these imbeciles talking about this election, because what they're starting to do is describe what this election is about. It is about the state versus Donald Trump.
I was reading this New York Times article.
This can never end well. Anytime you start a sentence with, I was reading this New York Times article
that talked about it's not that they don't care he committed crimes. They don't think he did anything wrong. Like, they don't think he did anything wrong, no matter how much
His
this legal
core, the MAGA.
that MAGA base, only them.
Well, then call us all MAGA, because none of us believe Trump did anything wrong. In contradistinction to every Democrat that knows that Biden did wrong. They all know it. They know he took a bribe. They know that he is a compromised president, and they don't want to do anything out of it because they believe Donald Trump is evil. When they say Donald Trump all these years is a supremacist, is worse than Hitler and stuff, they start to believe it and they're acting on it. That's why they look past all of Biden's crimes, but they all believe Biden is a criminal.
Some people like DeSantis more. They found him to be more moral, but they still found Trump to be a stronger leader. If you are an immoral person, how can you lead this country?
Right.
So
Sonny Hostin is ignorant. The idea that is the presidency a morality contest? Is Biden the most moral Democrat that we could find? That's insane. Is Trump the most moral person we could find? Of course not. That's not what the presidency is for. Before him was Obama the most moral, like I said, the guy that said marriage is between one man and one woman as a Christian. But was Clinton the most moral? The presidency has never been about the most moral person. Was George Patton the most moral general we ever had? It's not about morality. It's about who can run the country. Who do we want to lead us through these tough times?
Tim Scott, Nikki Haley, Ron DeSantis, the top tier of the Republican candidates, they haven't taken Trump on. Why do we expect that voters still believe Donald Trump's lies when the people running against him aren't telling the truth about his lies?
Sonny never watches TV or her own show because the only thing media talks about are Trump's problems, his alleged lies, everything that he's done wrong. That's all people hear. We have pre-vetted Trump. He's been completely, exhaustively vetted by not so much Republican candidates, but all of media and the court system. And we're all saying, we don't believe you. We're going to vote for him anyways.
We're depending on all of you to get out there and make sure that your voices get heard.
She means that to people who agree with her, but I'm saying it to all of you. She's actually saying something very true, that it's up to all of us to go out and vote. I just want to encourage you all, everyone on the right, we're going to go vote. Thank you for watching Doug in Exile. Of course, thank you for subscribing. Very important that you guys sign up and subscribe, ring that bell, and leave a comment. It really helps push these videos out, especially if you stayed here till the end. Let me know in the comments that you stayed till the end. I'm Doug in Exile.